Alright, let's do it. Start here is fine. Jori tapped. Alright, well. Play you out. Do nothing. Red. Shadow Skull. Probably running Dragon. Well, they're going to have a Jori for us this turn. So we don't even need to bother trying to write anything out. So I guess we can just play it like this. Do we even need Faithbound Judge? It's a good blocker for gold spam. So we'll keep Faithbound Judge around, not run right into counterspells. Jeskai. Fable. So it's Jeskai Hanada here. Yeah, might as well take that out now, I suppose. Slow him down a bit. Okay, more land is fine. How does the Emperor do against them? We kind of want to save it for Hanada, though it makes targeting more expensive, right? We could just drop the Judge here, which is okay, but not amazing. So let's just get this closer to the Warden. Yeah, we could try to go for Warden next turn. Expressive Iteration. Oh, they chose to discard nothing. Their hand is perfect. That's great. So that means they have Hanada and Magma Opus in hand. They have their full combo. Bolt is useless here. 2 mana open. I don't think we run into Make Disappear here. So that means either a Judge or an Emperor turn. They're going to drop Hanada on us. I guess it's a Judge turn. Try to save the Warden for a turn they tap out. When it takes their draw here, Kiki-Jiki about to be online. Could see a gold span this turn. 5th land. Do nothing. Okay, flip the Celestis. Take that action. Drop off one of these lands. March. March is actually great here because we can actually answer the Kiki-Jiki. We can save it for their turn too, which is pretty good. Take one more blue here is fine. Don't think we run out the Warden. I think this is a March for X equals 3 turn. 3 mana open after that. End here. They iterate. It's fine. I think we'll let them do it. They might look for a counterspell. We could try to go for Kiki-Jiki now. We'll see if we get them to tap out for maybe another Fable or something. Get a land. Okay. Yeah, no attacks here. Alright, well, we're going to try this out. X equals 3. See if it gets countered. Smith 0. Exiled. Successfully. They thought about it. Drop off a Jawari. Okay, I think they have more counter spells in hand. What do we most want countered? I guess we want a Miria's Call countered. But we don't have to. We can just drop Wandering Emperor on their turn. Which I think is what I'd rather do here. We can also just power up Hall and hit him for a lot. Which isn't bad here. Then what, they play Hanada next turn? Which power up Hall again? I'm up for that. Let's see what they have here. Alright, let's see if they have anything to target this thing. This might be an issue for them. Opponent drops a 10. I don't think we play you out as land. Might need you as a spell. So then we need a cheap. Here comes Hanada. They're going to have Valorous Stance for the Hall at some point, but they might not have enough mana for it. Okay, let's see if they Magma Opus all their lands now. They don't. We do hit the March, though, which is pretty nice. I guess we'll see if they want to trade with a Judge. They probably won't. We can flash in the Emperor, I guess, if they want to trade with the Judge. So that'd be pretty good. Let's start with just a regular attack. I think they want to Magma Opus and tap everything down. So let's start with an attack here, and then march away Hanada. You let it go. Okay, I think we try to march Hanada here for X equals 4. And it's really 5. Hope they don't have Make Disappear. That's the better play. We could also pay for it, though. Make it a little cheaper, so we can pay for Make Disappear. I think that's fine, in which case we can drop off Miria's Call. Okay, that leaves open enough mana to pay for Make Disappear. Okay, they march to phase you out. Alright. So they'll get off a Magma Opus this turn for sure. We are at 21 life. They have a little while to go, but this will be an interesting race. If they attack with Hanada, we can Wandering Emperor this coming turn. Just exile it, hopefully. Moves to our turn. They're going to tap our lands down now, I think. Right, so they want to tap. They will do 4 damage there. Ooh, we can Wandering Emperor and just give it a plus. That's pretty good, I guess. If that's what they want to do. think that's how we do it then. Okay, successfully land you. Let's go ahead and plus. Get the Faithbound Judge to survive. It's now at 5-5. Survives the blast. Does have first strike in the air. Opponent has the extra removal for it. Okay, fine. So we'll lose the Emperor this turn. We might not get away from this game. It's our turn. We take our draw finally. Nothing to do. Okay, they had the bolt. Goldspan. Alright, well, let's turn the corner pretty quickly here. They attack down you. We're going to have to turn the corner quickly. I guess we could have gone for the horror instead, but he still had mana open to counterspell.
Years of training for this.
Jawari. Alright, so if we power up Hall, they have to block, which is kind of interesting. I think we try to drop the Warden here. We don't have enough mana to play for Make the Spear. We can also play the Horror on their turn. We don't really want to block, though, because I can probably just kill it with Magma Opus if we do that. This could be a slam the Warden turn right now. I think that's where we're at. I think that's how it has to be, sadly. Okay, I think there's no way to play around the Opus. So I think I've decided that if they have the Opus, they win. And if not, we drop the Horror. We try to win. I don't think there's any way we can do it. If they have the Opus, they tap down our blockers and they just win. So we have to assume they don't have it. Which is tough, but there's not really any other way to do it. Just that's 12 damage this turn. So we take it all, drop the Horror, power up the Hull, try to get there. That's it. They're going to have a ton of mana open, so it's just if they have it in hand or not. Oh, they only attack with 2. Okay, so they do not have it, actually. I think that's what that means. Take 8, drop to 9. They might have a hard time killing the Horde, unless they have Valor's Stance. They play backup Hanada, which is fine. They really want the blockers. Alright, well, we drop the Horror here. And we see if we can somehow get there. We need something cheap here. We definitely take this action. That's not it. Drop you off. Give me something else. That's not it either. Damn. Okay. We could power up the Hull here. What happens if we drop the Warden? Bounce the Hanada or the token? Attack. They have to block. I mean, we'll get the draw. We could draw into something here. Let's take the draw. I think we bounce the token here. They technically have 2 mana open. They need something like Fading Hope, I think, to really screw us out of this position. Make Disappear. They have the counterspell for the Warden. We can pay for it. They sack it, so we can no longer pay for it, right? Alright, so decline. Quite sad. They had that counterspell. Okay. Well, we have to attack here, so they have to block. Because we lose on the way back anyway. So we have to throw the Horror under the bus here. Either kill the Hanada or the Goldspan. They still have to leave a blocker back next turn. I don't know who's scarier. Maybe we kill the Hanada here. I think that's fine. They have plenty of mana anyway. Let's take out the Hanada. Hold this land. Close, but we're not quite going to get there. They had that key counterspell. Now they get to reload a little bit, so it's probably game. Expressive Iteration, very good card. Let's see if they hold the blocker back for the Hull, which implies they don't have it. Alright, so now they have a Magma Opus for our Hull or something. Drop down to 2. Play another Hanada. Now they have a blocker. Fading Hope. Wow. Well, if they don't have I don't know if we have enough mana for everything, though. Again, we have to go for it here. But, let's see if they have it. Bounce Hanada. One more counterspell. Looks like it. They also have plenty of mana to just pay for a Valor's Stance and pick off the Hull. They march you and phase you out. Okay, they have enough mana to pay for the Hull. Resolve. Alright, and that is game. Didn't quite get there. Okay, opponent goes first. We'll see if we want to hold Jawari or play as a land first, depending on what they do. Resolve. We hit the next land anyway, so let's start. I think we might want Let's play out on white. We might want Jawari on 2. Okay, Orzhov Angels, fine. Yeah, we can hold Jawari on 2 here, especially since we have lots of land in hand. Okay, third land. Yep, get it for 2, that's fine. Back to 18. Okay, they play around Jawari, that's okay. And probably could have picked up the Gata before that came into the battlefield, but that's fine. Lear will be good against them at some point. So we play around the Jawari. Probably not. We probably just get the Celestis cooking, try to get to Lear faster. I think that should be an acceptable win con. Okay, take 3, down to 15. Fourth land, Future's Retribution. Alright, that is kind of an issue at some point. Jawari coming in this turn. Well, we can't just drop Lear into that. So I guess it's just a Judge turn. Judge hold Jawari. I hope we have a target. Wandering Emperor. Yep, well, it's a Jawari target, so we'll take it. They wanted to put a +1 counter so I could pick off the Judge here. Okay, happy to trade off. Sure. Nice. Horror. Alright, do we slam Lear this turn? Give it one more turn. I don't have anything else to do. I think it's okay because we have the Warden next turn anyway. So we'll drop Lear here. If they have Vanishing Verse, that's okay. Taking 6 damage in the air this turn from the Overseer. Blood Chief's Thirst, that's fine. Get it out of their hand before the Warden comes down. Too bad we didn't see Vanishing Verse. I would love to get that out of their hand before the Warden, but make do with what we have. Which is pretty good, but let's go ahead and drop the Warden here. I think we will go ahead and take at least one draw here. Okay, land is okay. Vanishing Verse, they had it. Alright, glad we took the draw at least. That's 6. Fading Hope's pretty good. Probably drop the Horror on their turn. And hope they don't have the last Vanishing Verse. I don't even know if we want to bounce the Overseer, though. Gives them the card draw, which is tough. We might have to, though. Sack the Artifact, sure. Yeah, we can take this action. March. That's going to be good eventually. Let's drop off the second Judge, I think. Try to keep cheap stuff around with the Horror. Alright, here we come. Got a 4. Valkyrie comes out. We hope they don't leave mana open for Vanishing Verse. They do not. Okay. Seems fine. Okay, drop the Horror. Sure, we'll take this action. Another Judge. I like having Fading Hope around, I guess. The Judge is actually kind of good, though. Yeah. Let's just drop off the Fading Hope, actually. It's tough to say. Sorry, excuse me. Guess we can drop off the Judge. Hall is okay. Let's go ahead and exile you for X equals 3. I'm going to bounce the other Overseer. Not really. Let's try bouncing the Valkyrie. Attempt to get in there. Okay. Then takes it all down to 13. End here. I have 1 Fading Hope to hold on. 6 lands. See what they can deploy. Valkyrie. Sure. We'll let that one resolve. And probably balance both of these guys. They can't replay anything, right? Yeah, we don't want to give them the life. So we'll go ahead and bounce you. And let's just return the Valkyrie back. I'd rather not give them a draw off the Overseer. That's a fantastic draw. Take that. Drop to 3. We just win with Hull this turn. 1 mana open? Think so. Okay. Nice. Nicely done. Looks okay. Initiate on 1. Okay. Drop you out on white. End here. Red. Boros. Okay. It's a lot of Professor in hand. Yep, we might march away the Initiate this coming turn. That is 16. Gonna need more land too at some point. I don't think we Professor really, though we'd like to get Sciences. I think we have to just deal with what's on the board right now. We can probably march away the Initiate for X equals 1. Luminarch Aspirant. Yep, that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and X equals 1U. I guess the other option is just to kill the adversary now. That does save us a little bit more damage. We don't have an answer for the Aspirant yet, though. We need land. Let's do it like this. Save a little bit of damage this turn. So we'll take 2 instead of 3. We'd love a land here. We don't get it. We can X equals 1 the Initiate, though, so I guess that's what we're doing this turn. End here. Tough. Tough position to be in. Play with fire, sure. Faithful Mending could be clutch here to get a little life back at some point if we can hit land. Okay. Alright. X equals 1. Smith 0 is fine. Pick you off. Probably, maybe we could have dropped off the Professor to get the Aspirant dead early. Got to 10 already. No third land drop. Opponent sacks blue and draw, which is at least slow. More way. Alright, we finally hit that third mana source. That's pretty good. Celeste is okay. Faithful Mending is okay. Professor will probably just die immediately. How much damage would it take this turn? I think Raiju us this turn, which is bad. We could Faithful Mending, try to hit land. I think I'm okay with that. Play out land and Professor. Nice, we get there. Probably drop off one of the Leers and one of these Professors, although they're pretty good. We don't really need the Celestis this game. We just want to get to Leer and Emperor. Alright, that was big. Already played land this turn, so we can't drop the Professor as well. Alright, no haste by the opponent. Cathar into nothing. Not bad. Play out land here, hold Emperor. Hopefully they don't drop a Thalia on us. End here. With fire to the face, okay. One to the top. Flips the night side, I know, it's tough, but it's how it's gotta be. Put the counter there, sure. Taking 4. Exile the Aspirant, go up 2 life, which does matter. Down to 5. They do have removal. They use it on the Emperor, which is interesting. X equals 3. We could just chump block this turn. We could play double Professor. Chump block away this turn. I like that a little better than taking the -3 immediately. Let's have one of you be Sciences, I think. And who's the other one? Produce Memory is not great. We already have March in hand. Mascot would be good at some point. Introduction's okay, actually. Let's do it like that. Okay, they flip. Take one of you. That's fine. Okay, that's a lot of damage stuff right there. So we go block, take 5, lose. Yeah, that's game. Yep. Almost got there. Not quite. Too slow start with no lands. Looks okay. We can keep this. Start here. Black. Not snow mana. Dread Fugue. Oh man, it's discard. Okay. Take Valorous Stance. I don't want to deal with Leer later. That's fine. Play out on blue. Demir Control. Okay. We'll get the Judge going. See if they have to worry for it. They don't. They do have removal now, though. Fading Hope. Okay. Interesting. Probably Leer. Play back all their discard cards again. Seems fun. One to the bottom. Third land. Shocked in. They really want to play something for 3 mana at instant speed here. I don't know what that is. We're going to try to drop the Judge again. Could just be a hard counterspell, I guess. Dissipate? Yep, that's fine. We don't have any way to play around that. They really need to hold that for Leer, though. They scoop. Okay, weird. I don't know. Welcome to the post-game deck tech. This deck, didn't really fly today. It's tough to say how much is, meta-based versus deck construction-based, or just where blue-white control is in the meta right now. Originally, I had 4 copies of Faithbound Judge in there. As kind of, when I build decks these days, I pretty much think about, all right, how can we beat Boros? And 3 mana 4/4 does completely brickwall them, but a little bit slow against everything else. So I ended up taking it out at one point, popping in the Dragon Turtle, which is similar in that it's a 3/5 body, but still enables the other creatures from Boros to get through. It does play a little bit better with all of our flash synergies, though. But it's tough because what blue-white control lacks is expressive iteration and Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Those cards are so good at drawing and filtering through cards and creating treasure and even endgame threats through Kiki Jiki. So missing red really hurts right now in this meta because those decks any deck that plays for expressive iteration for Kiki Jiki or something like that can kind of just go way over the top in terms of card draw, even though we're blue-white control. So that was tough. I think, the best decks you can make in blue-white control are, one, the blue-white Magecraft deck is pretty dang good, as I said a couple videos ago. I think even Evoke Justice is decent, although with so much Make Disappear, it's hard, because even you can't necessarily slam Invoke Justice on turn 5 with so much 2-mana counterspells running around. The other way to build a deck, I do this a lot, so I didn't want to do it today, is just to go all in on the horror plan, because the horror still is devastating. So just a lot of cheap spells that can pair with the horror to bounce things and protect it is the other way you could build this deck. Kind of go less Wandering Emperor route, all in on the horror ramp plan. So yeah, didn't get amazing results with this deck today. I think it's fine. Can't tell how much just didn't stack in my favor, but this definitely isn't a tier 1 deck. So yeah, give it a go if you like blue-white control, but I would probably stick with blue-white Magecraft or even Invoke Justice or just ramp into horror Leer all the time. That's the deck. If you enjoyed today's gameplay, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, letting me know what I should do next. I'm Dr. Marcus, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.